Hello, my name is Francis. Welcome to ARocksLife. That's it. No. Normally at ARocksLife here, we rarely upload videos, and when we do, they're really stupid. But this one strays away from more of the ARocksLife subscribers and goes out, which is like 3 people, by the way, if you didn't know, and goes more out to players of the new popular one of 500 early access alpha games, The Forest, and that was the biggest run-on sentence you will hear all week. You're welcome. No, I started playing The Forest just like every other human being ever on Steam, apparently. Because it's more popular on YouTube than a baby laughing, which isn't saying much. So, you know how it is for you Forest players. If you're not familiar, there's a plane crash in a place. It's about as generic as it can possibly get, and then that happens. So this video is going to be, yeah, we're 1 minute in, I'm starting to explain what we're doing, is, my best strategy for survival. I've seen some friends, I don't have any friends, the people I pay off to pretend they're my friends, seem to be having some trouble starting off. As they immediately leave the plane, they get mauled alive by cannibals, no matter what the direction they go in. And I found a strategy that works really well for me, so I decided I would share it with the 20,000 other Forest videos on YouTube. So yeah, you start out on the plane, it crashes, the creepy naked guy comes in, steals your kid. I actually haven't played far enough to know if that ever gets resolved. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but maybe, I guess, if you can be asked. Whatever. So then he takes your kid, then you start out in the plane, you're all like, I'm hungry. So then you mash the E key as you run around the plane, eating everything. As to how all those trays of food didn't get sprayed all over the place during that plane crash, highly questionable, but, you know, I've never been one to question provenance. Let's take that's BioShock thing reference. You're welcome. Soda, you pick the soda cans. This is not a part of the strategy. This is a part of what everyone ever does in this game. You walk over, you take the axe. Okay. Now, it doesn't matter where you start. I just happen to start at the beach, but it really will not make any difference whatsoever. It helps to be by the plane crash because that's the earliest you're going to get attacked. Like, if you stay by the plane for, like, literally a couple minutes, you will get attacked. So, and I like to build my house next to the plane because there's lots of suitcases of materials and whatnot. So, here we're going to go into fire, and then we're going to click on standing fire in a minute. Once I'm done having a stroke. Okay, stroke, and it's got... Okay, standing fire. So you need 3 sticks and 3 stones for each one. So it's the easiest thing to gather, more than less. So we're going to take 1 of those. 2. You can really use however many you need. You could just use 1, but I like to make my death thing very efficient. So basically, I'm just going to explain what the key to this strategy. The key to this strategy is understanding how much knockback power the axe has. So from what I've seen of other people playing this game and dying, is that in combat they run up with the axe and just hit with it and attack, and that doesn't help because it takes like 18 hits to kill a cannibal, but the fire kills them pretty much instantly. So the key to getting them into fire is understanding that your axe has a ton of knockback potential. And you'll see all of this in a minute. Right now, we're just going to run around and gather enough sticks and rocks, which isn't very much. 24 and, I think that says 18 for 6 of those. That's not bad. So we're going to cut down some of these small little baby trees. I don't know what they're called. I'm not a treologist. And then you're going to pick up some rocks. That also helps to be by the plane, because when your plane crashes, it throws up rocks everywhere. So if you stay by the plane, there's plenty of rocks. But you can really do this anywhere in the game at any point. And hopefully this will help some more of you amateur players. Not that I'm experienced, I just, you know. Yeah. We're gonna walk back, because apparently we can't carry any more rocks. Rocks are heavy, to be fair. I mean, you know. Apparently these things burn for quite a while, because I accidentally lit this one first, and it went for long enough, so, I mean, that's useful. Alright, so we're gonna go get some more sticks and rocks. Doo-doo. That was the stick and rock picking up music. It's just doo-doo. Some more rocks. Seagull. Also, that right there is an entire collection of my attention span. Is just gonna pick up some rocks, seagull. More trees. You know, the tree cutting down in this game, I wouldn't say this game is fantastic, but one of my big pet peeves is the tree cutting down physics, if you will, are completely absurd. You have to like run in circles around the tree while you're mashing. If you've never played this game, I wouldn't say I recommend it. If you have $20 and nothing to do with it, then maybe you could be bothered, I guess. But, you know, it's one of those early access alphas, so we don't have enough of those already. Daisy, we're all looking at you. I also played Unturned earlier. That was interesting. That's an early access alpha, but it was free, so I'm a sucker for free games, like the rest of my poor mates. That's poor as in monetary, which I'm sure I used that word wrong, so I apologize. Hacking down those trees. So, if you have any comments, questions, or other suggestions for videos to do, please write them down. Otherwise, completely ignore this video, because here at ARocksLife, we don't have people watch us. That would be weird. Now, nobody watches ARocksLife. But we do, once in a while, make videos. Shocking, I know. Alright, I'm pretty sure cannibals start attacking relatively soon, if I remember this correctly. Yep, here they come. Alright, so there's only 3 of them, so that's a pretty small hunting pack, if you will. So I'm gonna blaze it up over here. Oh, blazing it up. Blazing it up. Come on, blaze it up harder. Oh, we're missing a stick. Also, I step in my own fire here because I'm an idiot. But it doesn't do all that much damage. It doesn't do nearly as much damage as it does to these pricks. Alright, so now, fighting the combat. These guys can be really annoying when they're in combat. They like sprint around and it's just weird and frustrating. But what we're going to do is try and draw them in close to our fire by having them run at us, like that lady just did. But she won't actually touch the fire because the AI is not that dumb. Okay, see, that guy's in a good spot right now because he's standing right next to that fire, so we're just going to hit him. And when they hit, they're dazed and they get pushed back quite a bit. So our goal is going to be to try and push him into the fire with this knockback, stunny, hitty axe attack. And 2. He's on fire. And then we just jump back and let the fire do the work. And it does him in. And then, you know, going for the finish when they're down. Okay. So that is it. That pretty much sums it up as my official strategy for this game. So yeah, I hope this helps all of you who get killed by cannibals relatively easily. Just use your fire. Also the flare gun, but that almost feels like cheating because it's a gun. Okay, peace.